So there's no one to give them advice. Don't drink, do anything. And it's like crime. If you drink alcohol, it's like a crime for teenagers.
Okay, and you say that about crime. Do you think that teenagers do crime like adults?
Maybe they are watching it in TV and they copy it. But they don't know what is going after this.
Why do you think that they don't know what?
Because their mind doesn't develop or complete it until 25 or mid of 20s. I don't know. By the studying.
You say that now that they can understand what they do, yes?
I said they are not understand. But if you see anything, they can. If see anything in TV, he will copycat it. If he see something in game, he will do the same thing because he will.
Okay, why do you think that on TV the films or maybe news don't show that after they do criminal they go to the prison? No, men who do criminal go to prison.
No, but they are focusing how the hero is going to kill the other one, or how is the plot is going, something like that. But it's not related to our case today.
Okay, and you say that teenagers under 18 are juvenile, yes? Under 18.
Yeah.
Do you know that it depends on country or city?
The juvenile, the people are under 18. The one are not responsible for their reaction or judgment or something like that.
Do you want to eliminate retribution?
What?
Do you want to eliminate retribution?
We would like to make the rehabilitation is the first thing, then we will put the retribution.
Okay, and do you think that if someone juvenile have got a car and he drive because he can drive it at 16 years in America, for example, and he do accident, and someone someone died. So you say that it's not a kid.
Could you make it shorter because?
Okay, why do you think that he must not to have got a punishment in their case?
Okay, there's always reason for something. If I kill, like if I was teenager, there are reasons. Like someone he raped me, or someone like abused me, or doing something bad to me. So the rehabilitation is going to see what's the problem and fix it. That's all.
What about
Time is over.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the first speaker of the negative team, and today I'm going to try to prove to you that a just society would prioritize retribution over rehabilitation. First, I'll begin with the refutation of the arguments of the affirmative team. The first argument that they were provided us was the fact that rehabilitation is a better choice for the issue of juvenile criminal because it reduces the crime rate. They didn't actually explain in which way. They didn't bring a link between rehabilitation and the direct reduction of recidivism. But this is why their sub-argument doesn't really stand. But even if we accept that, we say that in case of rehabilitation, juveniles are not, in fact, always supervised, and they can commit crimes during the very rehabilitation. And we have the example of the United States, where more than half the boys who were ordered to undergo counseling rather than sentenced to detention committed crimes while in therapy. The second point, from 1,284 participants to a rehabilitation center, 21% not even completed the rehabilitation. And listen now to the causes of this. It was because absconding from probation and because they refused to attend despite court sanctions. This report was made by Washington State Department of Social and Health Services in 2008. So how can we say that rehabilitation is really effective when it doesn't? Okay, even if we admit that juveniles don't commit crimes during their rehabilitation, which we do not really accept, as I have demonstrated before, who is going to say for sure that they will not commit anymore? Nobody. Getting to their second point of their first argument, they told about recidivism. They didn't really bring any data on that, but we shall refute this from 3 points. First of all, retribution, unlike rehabilitation, is going to actually reduce the number of juvenile criminals, because during the certain period while a juvenile is kept in this juvenile in prison, he won't be able physically to commit a crime. Secondly, retribution sends a strong message for others to not commit a crime. And on the third side, after he gets out of jail, this very juvenile is going to be reluctant to commit any more crime. Going on to the second argument, they have been talking about the fact that juveniles are not responsible. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about juveniles, the year that depends on each state, on each country. It can be like 14 years old, it can be 17 years old, it can be 21 years old. But getting on to the point, we want to emphasize the fact that by saying that juveniles have no ability to commit moral judgments, we actually injure and violate their right to choice, because juveniles also have their own personality, they have the right to choice, they have the right to commit judgments. Secondly, in many countries, just like USA, they, at the age of like 15 or 16, they can get jobs, which is a very responsible mission and implies the ability to take decisions. They have the right to drive, which is also a huge responsibility because they are directly responsible for other people's lives, and also take decisions. And secondly, if the crime has the same result as in the case of an adult,